Hi, my name is Gilbert Negrete, and I've been a resident here in Orange for 21 years. I was pretty much raised here all my life. I was born in Santa Ana, but raised here. I went to Cambridge Elementary School, Yoruba Middle School, and Orange High School. I'm one of the defendants that was named in the gang injunction that was imposed in this neighborhood. And I want to give you a chance to get to know me as a human being, not as a name on a piece of paper or the type of monster that the Orange Police Department portrays me to be. And I'll take you guys inside right now and introduce you to my family, my mom, my dad, and some of my kids. This is home to me. I can't call any other place home other than here, the city of Orange. A gang injunction impacts me and my family together. It pretty much holds us hostages and prisoners inside our home because I'm not able to take my kids to the park that I used to play with when I was a child. I have so many memories at that park. My mom used to take me to that park, and I would like to have the same experience with my kids. And when a gang injunction was imposed here, it completely turned my world upside down to the point where I couldn't take my kids out to the park out of fear that I would be arrested, and I wouldn't want that trauma. I wouldn't want my children to go through such a traumatizing event as seeing daddy be put in handcuffs and taken to prison for something completely legal. Yeah, I'm a prisoner in my own home. It's almost like I'm under house arrest. Anytime I set foot outside this door, I feared going to jail.
No tengo tranquilidad. Cuando tocan en mi puerta, pienso que es la policía. Inclusive me han llegado a las 5 de la mañana, causándome mucho estrés, mucho miedo y problemas en mi familia.
There's been instances where police officers have come to my house. And I mean, my house is full of children, my niece here, I have my kids here with their guns drawn, shotguns, handguns pointed to every window, every door opening. And it scares my parents, it scares my kids.
Yo le quiero dar el mensaje a las personas que tienen poder, a la policía, al gobierno, que nos traten igual. No somos criminales, venimos a este país a trabajar, a superarnos, no que nos traten como criminales. Quiero para nuestros hijos, para mis nietos, oportunidades igual que las otras personas.
Now we're gonna meet up with my friend Manuel. He's someone that grew up here in the neighborhood just like me. I went to middle school with them, elementary school, raised by normal folk, hardworking people. Good guy. He's also one of the guys named on the injunction. We couldn't see each other. You know, these are guys that I grew up with all my life, and now I had this court telling me, hey, you can't hang out with guys that you've known all your life. The injunctions impacted him, his family so much, just like mine, just like everybody that's named on the injunction. One thing I want people to get clear about these injunctions is the police, the DA, they gift wrap them, they sell them to the people in the neighborhoods and make it seem like they're only targeting gang members. But they're not, that's what they tell you. But they're not just hitting gang members, they hit innocent people. Everybody in this safety zone, as they call it. I want a lot of people to understand the realities of a gang injunction and how it really impacts a neighborhood and all the residents in that neighborhood. It doesn't just target who the police claim they're targeting, it targets every single person living in that neighborhood. And it will affect them one way or another. And that's what I want people to understand the most. Brother? I grew up with this guy since we were yay high. Went to elementary school together.
I grew up in this park with Gilbert Negrete since we were little kids, you know, playing in the sand. Before this playground wasn't rebuilt, it was different with horses on that side. We used to play handball. The fences weren't there before. We just had a lot of childhood memories. The injunctions, I fought for everybody because nobody deserves to be in the gang injunctions. Not me, Gilbert, or none of the rest of the people. You know, I fought it for them to realize that we can fight this and not be harassed, and to show the cops that we're good people. And in reality, the Mexicans are the ones that work hard to have their kids clothed and have food on the table for them. And the cops don't realize that in a way it hurts their parents, seeing them being harassed by cops and stuff. You know, I was in their situation when I was young as well.
You know, I can still beat you a handball.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
You never said we were gonna play, but you haven't told me. Well, I was placed on the gang injunctions, and I was one of the main plaintiffs, me and Gilbert, to fight the injunctions. I was placed on the injunctions because, you know, they said I was a gang member, and I never was. I lived in Cypress all my life since I was a baby. Me and my brother, my little brother, that he passed away 5 months ago, and it's been hard. Across the street where I live on 11th Street, he got shot in the head. And I was at Gilbert's house, sitting down, and some kid passed by and told me that Sergio died. So it's been really hard for me and my family that my little brother passed away. He was placed on the injunctions as well. The first time he got arrested was in front of my house at the mural, because he was waiting for his friend to walk to school, to summer school, and the cops passed by and they told him, "What are you doing in front of the mural?" And he said, "Oh, I'm going to go to summer school. I'm waiting for my friend to walk to school." So instead, they arrested him and they took him to the police station, and he never went to summer school. That was the first arrest out of all the injunctions that Sergio got when we were placed on the injunctions. It's something that affect you for the rest of your life, you know. It's something that you don't want to be in, because you're going to get harassed by cops every day, and they won't leave you alone. They'll follow you everywhere. Even with your parents, they'll harass you and see what you're doing and stuff, you know.
Support came from everywhere. There was different organizers, people in the community. We all gathered up, we rallied together. You know, some of us would protest. You know, not all of us were allowed to protest because the ones who were named on the gang injunction, if we did protest, we would be thrown in jail. But I mean, there was many people, you know, so we had overwhelming support from so many churches, organizers. As a matter of fact, we're gonna meet a couple of the organizers that helped us get to where we are today.
Hello.
Hey.
We've been learning about different gang injunctions in different areas, and having to really read through court documents and all of these different things, and becoming very knowledgeable in issues that a lot of people don't know about, and how it affects family, how it affects our neighbors, how it affects our friends, how it affects youth.
They told my parents that I wasn't supposed to be living with my brother because we were on the injunctions, that they wanted me to move somewhere else. And my mom and dad didn't like that. Why? You know, my parents are been living there all their lives and prohibiting me not to be with my brother. I can't go with him anywhere, hang out with him, because if they see us, the cops were gonna arrest us.
Gang injunctions are on the rise. Like, they're having more and more gang injunctions. Every few months you hear about another gang injunction throughout California, and a lot of times people don't know what to do about it. A lot of times people don't know whether they should care about it, and so I think it's important to talk about it, important to let people know how they treat people that are on gang injunctions, how you deny basic rights when you're on a gang injunction, and how it's directly related to like police abuse in communities, and that we need to fight back whenever that happens. We need to know when these things are happening. We need to pull together our resources so that we can help people respond to some of the things that are happening in the communities.
And you know, I didn't know the injunction was going to be something big, that people were helping us out. And like I said, I didn't know I was going to be a plaintiff to this. You know, I'm glad that I'm helping people with this, that people can see that I'm helping them to realize that, you know, you can fight this injunction, that this injunction's, you know, not, you know, it prohibits you from your rights. You know, you can't The cops just want to scare you, throw you the thick packet saying, you know, you're on this with no explanation. You know, you go to court and they tell you, oh, you know, they don't even explain to you in court either, why are you on this, you know. And me, myself, I'm glad that I'm helping other people, you know, other communities can see that, you know, we fought this and you can too, you know. If they serve you on the injunctions, you know, fight it, you know, go somewhere, ask around, be like, you know what, I got this packet, will you explain it to me, let me know.